Hello, Dhamma class. My name is Nizanjo, and my Buddhist name is Jana Bali, which means power of concentration. Today, I will be your presenter for part 1 of this Dhamma class. Today's Dhamma class is on Sunday, August 17, 2025. We meet every Sunday at 4 o'clock p.m. Arizona and Pacific Time. Anyone interested in Buddhist teachings is welcome to join us on Zoom. Use the ID 413-460-4622 and the password Buddha20, all lowercase. Remember, the Zoom ID and password will stay the same every week. First, 3 individuals will chant the Buddha Gamana Gata, Diwa Dabati Gata, and Yoji no Gata. These chants will then be followed by Part 1A, offerings taking the Tisarana and precepts, the Metta chant, and meditation. Part 1B, Aditana, determination, mindfulness on death, wishing, and sharing. Part 2, Parita chanting, discussions, questions and answers, translations from the prayer book, and some kids reciting Pali prayers from the book. Today's substitute will be Su-Ong. So Su-Ong, please have your prayer books and the correct pages ready and close by. Before we begin, here are some important rules and regulations. If you're reading a substitution or participating in Part 1A, please try to join the Zoom meeting at least 5 minutes early. Please do not eat or drink during the prayer time, as it is very disrespectful. If you're hungry, make sure to eat before joining the meeting next time. Sit up straight and center yourself in front of your camera. Keep your camera on at all times or you may be removed from the meeting. If you're not a part of the Dhamma class, you're free to turn off your camera. Please don't fidget or play around, as it can disturb others who are praying. The prayer session is only 15 minutes, so please be mindful and respectful. For those chanting, please chant clearly and slowly so that others can follow along. We would greatly appreciate it if everyone stays respectfully until the end of the meeting. Now, please put your hands together. We'll begin with Buddha Gamana Gata. We believe you'll do great.
Buddha Gamana Gata Angira Sasa Unaya Datahi Siddharam Siyo Vajirawa Virojati Dinometad Sisage Nilaya Nilantanama Pido Dadacha Lohita Dhamma Manjita Nikaminsu Papasara Sadhu 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 Diwa Tapati Kata Diwa Tapati Adijo Pati Ma Pati Jantima Sanado Katiyo Tapati Jayi Tapati Brahmano Athasapa Mahoratim Puro Tapati Tejasa Tatisam Tejasampanam Pura Mandami Sadaram Edena Sajawachena Soti me hotu sabata Soti de hotu sabata Valentine Yojino Gata Yojino Aneka Jatiya Sabudadawa Mangajuvitampi Buddhi Premato Alagamanaso Adasyewa Adikasa Tato Balam Apuri Sila Paramati Kampi Dasa Midio Payata Magatang Dameka Dibakam Namami Valentine
Kana Sarapatena Dipena Tamatam Kilo Amitamunudam Wana Ganda Guno Petam Itam Kusuma Santatim Pujayami Munindasa Siri Para Saruhe Adiwa Setu No Bande Baniam Barika Pitam Anukampam Upadaya Patikanatu Utama Adiwa Setu No Bande Bojanam Barika Parikampitam Anukampam Upadaya Patikanatu Uttama. By one time.
Okata, 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 kayagan, wasigan, manogan, tapadota, katendo, abidoko, pyaupa zejin, ajonga, patama, tutiya, tatiya, tejin, najin, donjin mya pia yutana, tiya yutana, tenga yutana, yutana myatumba doko, ayo ate, ali amyat, lasso moye, shiko bozo, humyo mansho, gado ba I ashimpia, gado ya do, ajo ajam, abele ba, katomba, yapi shiba, yanti monga ba, upetitia leba, betana tia nga ba doma, akakating, kilo ninti period, matia, potia, nipentia domeko, yabalu I ashimpia, bamata. Aham banditi saranena saha navanga sampanagatam uposatha silam dhammam yachami anugaham katowa silam teta me bande dutiyambi aham bande tisaranena saha navanga sampanagatam uposatha silam dhammam yachami anugaham katawa silam deta me bande tatyampi aham bande tisaranena saha navanga sampanagatam uposatha silam dhammam yachami anugaham katawa silam deta me bande ama bande Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Buddham saranam gacchami. Dhammam saranam gacchami. Sangham saranam gacchami. Dutiyambi Buddham saranam gacchami. Dutiyambi Dhammam saranam gacchami. Dutiyambi Sangham saranam gacchami. Tatiyambi Buddham saranam gacchami. Tatiyambi Dhammam saranam gacchami. Tatiyambi Sangham saranam gacchami. Tatiyambi Buddham saranam gacchami. Tatiyambi Dhammam saranam gacchami. Tatiyambi Sangham saranam gacchami. Ama bande.
Panatipata Viramani Sikabadam Samadhiyami Adinadana Viramani Sikabadam Samadhiyami Abramacharya Viramani Sikabadam Samadhiyami Musawada Viramani Sikabadam Samadhiyami Surabniraya Majapamalatana Viramani Sikabadam Samadhiyami Vikala Bhojana Viramani Sikabadam Samadhiyami Nashagita Wadita Visuka Dasana Malaganda Vilipana Dharana Mandana Vibhusana Ana Viramani Sikabadam Samadhiyami Uchasayana Mahasayana Viramani Sikabadam Samadhiyami Mita Sahagatena Cetasa Sabhapana Buddhesu Paritva Viharanam Samadhiyami Amabante Bhavata.
Iti piso
Bhagava Arham Sama Sambuddho Vijajarana Sampano Sugato Lokavedu Anuttaro Purisa Dhamma Sarati Sata Dewa Manusanam Buddho Bhagava
Chatamaguna Swagato Bhagavata Dhammo Sanditiko Akaliko Ehipasiko Opanayiko Pachatamra Ditabo Vinyuhi Supatipano Bhagavato Sawaka Sangho Ujupatipano Bhagavato Sawaka Sangho Nyayapatipano Bhagavato Sawaka Sangho Samijipatipano Bhagavato Sawaka Sangho Yaditam Chatari Purisa Yugani Arta Purisa Pugala Esa Bhagavato Sawaka Sango Ahuneyo Pahuneyo Takineyo Anjali Karaniyo Anuttaram Punyaketam Lokasa. That one time.
Aham awero homi, abhyapajo homi, anigo homi, sukhiyatanam pariharami, mama mata pitu, acharya cha, nyati meta cha, sabrahmacharino cha, awera hontu, abhyapaja hontu, Aniga hontu, Sukhiyatanam pariharantu, Amagam araka dewata, Imasamem awase, Imasamem arame, araka dewata, Avera hontu, Abhyapaja hontu, Aniga hontu, Sukhiyatanam pariharantu.
Sabe Sata, Sabe Pana, Sabe Buddha, Sabe Pugala, Sabe Atabawa Pariyapana, Saba Itio, Sabe Purisa, Sabe Arya, Sabe Anarya, Sabe Dewa, Sabe Manusa, Sabe Winipatika, Awera Wontu, Abhyapaja Hontu, Aniga Hontu, Sukhiyatanam Pariharantu, Dukkha Mujantu, Yata Lada, Sampatito, Mawigachantu, Kamasaka.
Pratimaya Tisaya Dakinaya Tisaya Pachimaya Tisaya Uttaraya Tisaya Pratimaya Anudisaya Dakinaya Anudisaya Pachimaya Anudisaya Uttaraya Anudisaya Hetimaya Tisaya Uparimaya Tisaya
Sabe Sara, Sabe Pana, Sabe Buddha, Sabe Bukala, Sabe Atapawa Pariyapana. Saba Itio, Sabe Prisa, Sabe Ariya, Sabe Anariya, Sabe Dewa, Sabe Manusa, Sabe Winibadiga, Awira Hondu, Abhyabhasha Hondu, Aniga Hondu, Sukhiyatanam Pariharantu, Dukha Monchantu, Yada Lara Sampadido, Mawika Shantu, Kamasaka.
Lin Lin, it is your turn. Su'ong, could you please
Udam.
substitute? Oh, go ahead.
Udam yawa bawagaja ado yawa awichito samanta chakawalesu yeseta patawichara abya baja niweraja nidukaja nupadawa Udam yawa bawagaja ado yawa awichito Samanta Chakawalesu Yesata Utakechara Abya Baja Niweraja Nitukaja Nupatawa Udam Yawa Bawakaja Ato Yawa Awichito Samanta Chakawalesu Yesata Akasechara Abya Baja Niweraja Nitukaja Nupatawa Sadu Sadu Sadu. That one time.
Now we will learn how to meditate by Chloe, Victoria, Valerie, Kazanjo, and Sumyape.
What is meditation? Meditation is a way to keep the mind cool and calm by concentrating on one object. There are many ways to meditate. In our Dhamma class, primarily we study Anapanasati and body scanning meditation. In Anapanasati, a natural focus is your own breath, which is always with you. If you simply keep feeling the breath as it comes in and as it goes out, the mind gets quieter and more peaceful. In body scanning meditation, you scan your whole body from head to toe, from the front and the back. The only trouble is, something will always take your attention away, maybe a noise or a pain in the knee. But often your own mind is the problem. It is so full of useless stuff, like a monkey jumping here and there. It is so hard to control. To become the master of your mind, you need some lessons, enough time, and a good place to learn how to practice. With enough practice, meditation helps to replace bad thoughts and feelings with happy ones.
Why do we meditate? By learning how to control the mind, we start to get rid of negative habits and develop good mental qualities instead. If your mind is cool, you make good decisions, you don't get confused, you make less mistakes, you don't get angry or feel afraid, and you become more confident. If your mind is calm, you become peaceful and happy, you are less worried and frustrated, you don't get stressed about work or exams, you develop compassion and kindness, and you have more harmonious relationships. If your mind is concentrated, you get less distracted by useless things, you find it easier to focus and learn, you perform better in sports and games, you make better music and art, and you will be more trustworthy.
What is different between Samatha and Vipassana meditation? Samatha meditation and Vipassana meditation are two different types of meditation. Samatha aims at achieving deep concentration, while Vipassana aims at understanding both the body and mind. In Samatha meditation, the focus is solely on one object to attain deep concentration, such as by fixing the mind on a single point. In contrast, Vipassana meditation involves observing various mental and physical processes as they occur. During samatha meditation, when the mind wanders, we bring it back to the chosen object. However, in Vipassana meditation, when the mind wanders, we observe it without trying to control it. Only when the distraction fades, we return our focus to the primary object. These differences in focus and approach distinguish the two types of meditation.
Guided muscle relaxation meditation. We are going to practice guided muscle relaxation meditation. But before we begin, please straighten your body, center yourself in the middle of your camera, put your hands together with the right on top of the left with your thumbs connected, and place them in your lap. Then close your eyes. Step 1. When I say a group of muscle, focus on the group of muscles you hear and feel the tenseness in them. Step 2. Mentally relax those group of muscles. Step 3. Feel those muscles completely relaxed. Let's start. Your scalp muscles, all the muscles on your head are relaxed. Your forehead and eyebrows are relaxed. Your eyes, ears, nose, lips, and chin are relaxed. Your neck and shoulders are relaxed. Your arms, forearms, wrists, hands, and fingers are relaxed. Your chest and upper back are relaxed. Your abdomen and lower back are relaxed. Your hips and thighs are relaxed. Your knees and legs are relaxed. Your ankles, feet, and toes are relaxed. Now your whole body from head to toe fully relaxed.
We're now going to move on to Anapanasati meditation. You are going to focus on your breath. When you breathe in, a puff of air touches the tip of your nose. Make yourself aware of the touch. When you breathe out, a slightly warmer puff of air touches the tip of your nose. Make yourself aware of the touch. We are going to practice counting technique with each cycle of in-breath and out-breath. You will count from 1 to 8 and do not let your mind wander. If your mind wanders out, start counting from 1 again. We'll first practice together. Breathe in, aware of the touch. Breathe out, aware of the touch. 1. Breathe in, aware of the touch. Breathe out, aware of the touch. 2. Breathe in, aware of the touch. Breathe out, aware of the touch. 3. Breathe in, aware of the touch. Breathe out, aware of the touch. 4. Breathe in, aware of the touch. Breathe out, aware of the touch. 5. Breathe in, aware of the touch. Breathe out, aware of the touch. 6. Breathe in, aware of the touch. Breathe out, aware of the touch. 7. Breathe in, aware of the touch. Breathe out, aware of the touch. 8. Now go back to 1, start counting on your own and focus. We are now done meditating.
Doka bata chani doka, baya pata chani baya, soka pata chani soka, Hantu sabe pipanino.
Nahi warana warani samanti da kuda janam awarana ja samanti esa tomosa nandano.
Sabe papasa agana, usarasa upasamana, sajita puyadapana, eta burana sasana.
Tiffany, it is your turn.
Marinem me tuem, jiwita me atuem, ita me punyam, nibbana sapajayo hotu, imam punya bhagam, sapasatanam bhajima, sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Round time.
It is now part 2 of the Dhamma class, and again, please do not eat anything. However, drinking water is now fine. So we will be starting off with program number 1, which is chant of Inega Jati and Jaya Mangala Gatas by Mathe, Malin, Amra, Valerie, Swizzen, Biabla, Gamabali, and Haiko.
Aneka jati gatha, aneka jati samsaram, sandavisam anibisam, gahagaram kawe sando, dukha jati punam punam, gahagara kadidosi, punagehana kahasi, sabade basuka baga, kahagudam wisangara kadam citam tanana gaya majaga. Suku patija samubada anuloma. Awijaya Pachaya Awijaya Pachaya Sankara Pachaya Vinyana Pachaya Namarupa Pachaya Salayatana Yatana Pachaya Pasa Pachaya Vedana Pachaya Dana Pachaya Upadana Pachaya Bhava Pachaya Jati Pachaya Javamalana Soka Paridewa Dukkha Domana Subhayasa Sambhavanti Eva Medesa Kila Rasa Dukkha Kandasa Samudayo Hoti. Patija Samupata Patiloma Awijaya Tveva Asesa Viraka Niroda Sankara Niroda Vinyana Niroda Nama Rupa Niroda Salayatana Niroda Pasa Nirodo Da Vedana Nirodo Dana Niroda upadana nirodho, upadana nirodha, bhava nirodho, bhava nirodha, jati nirodho, jati nirodha, jara marana, sukha paridewa, dukkha damana, subhayasa, nirujanti, ewa medasa kevalasa, dukkha kandasa nirodho hoti. Udanagatas yada hawe patu pavanti dhamma adabino jayato brahmanasa atasa ganga wapayanti sabha yato bhajanati sahetu dhammam yada hawe patu pavanti dhamma Adabino jayato brahmanasa Atasa ganga wapayanti sabha Yato gayam pachayanam avedi Yada have patu bhavanti dhamma Adabino jayato brahmanasa Vidupayam titati marasenam Suryoa opasaya mantalikam.
Patana pachayudesa hetu pachayo aramana pachayo adipati pachayo anantara pachayo samanantara pachayo sahajata pachayo anyamanya pachayo nisaya pachayo upanisaya pachayo Urejata pachayo, pachajata pachayo, asewana pachayo, kama pachayo, vipaka pachayo, ahara pachayo, indriya pachayo, jana pachayo, magga pachayo, sampayuta pachayo, Vipayuta pachayo, ati pachayo, nati pachayo, vigata pachayo, avigata pachayoti.
Jaya Mangala Gata Mahakaruniko Nato Hitaya Sababaninam Puredwa Parami Sabha Pato Samboti Mutamam Etena Sajawajena Soti Deho Du Sabada Jayanto Bodhya Mule Sajanam Nandi Wadano Ewa Mewa Jayo Hotu Jaya Su Jaya Mangala
Aparajita balanke sise budawi bokale abhiseke sababudanam agapato pamodati. Sunagatam sumangalam subabatam suhuditam sukano sumuhudoja suhidam brahmacharisu.
Parakinam kaya kamam vacha kamam parakinam mano kamam panidite parakinani katwana labantate parakine te atalada sukita virula Buddha Sasane Aroga Sukita Hota Sahasabei Nyatibi Sadhu Sadhu Sadhu.
We're now moving on to program number 2, which is Basic Buddhism. First by Shintha and Tiffany, then by Valerie, Mason, D, and Chloe, then by Biabla and Xing Lang, then by Grace, Me, and then by Victoria and Sina Pitt, and then by Zinjo, Su Ao, and Helen Ao.
Hello, Dhamma class. My name is Shintan. My Buddhist name is Moka Bali, which means freedom keeper. Today, my dear friend Tiffany will be joining me, so please introduce yourself.
Hello, Dhamma class. My name is Tiffany. My Buddhist name is Santal Bali, which means peacekeeper. So, Shintan, what will we be talking about today?
We will be talking about Parami. So, Tiffany, can you go first?
Please listen carefully because we will be asking questions at the end. What is parami? Parami means going beyond or reaching perfection. It refers to the excellent qualities of bodhisattvas who are future Buddhas. There are 10 perfections which are important for achieving enlightenment.
To develop these qualities, one needs wisdom, compassion, and selflessness. People work hard to improve themselves over many lifetimes.
The 10 perfections are 1. Dana, charity; 2. Sila, morality; 3. Nekama, renunciation; 4. Panya, wisdom; and 5. Viriya, energy.
6. Gandhi, patience. 7. Sajja, truthfulness. 8. Aditana, determination. 9. Metta, loving kindness. 10. Ubega, equanimity. Practicing these helps us grow and become better people. So now I'll be asking questions. So my first question is to Hima, and what does Parami mean?
Parami means going beyond or reaching perfection, referring to the qualities of bodhisattvas.
That's correct. Tiffany, what is your question?
My first question is to Shinki, and what are the 10 perfections?
The 10 perfections are charity, morality, renunciation, wisdom, energy, patience, truthfulness, determination.
Yes, that's correct.
My next question is to Hima. Who practices Parami?
Bodhisattvas who are future Buddhas practice Parami.
That's correct. Tiffany, what is the last question?
My last question is to Shinki, and why are the 10 perfections important?
They are essential for achieving enlightenment and self-improvement.
Yes, that's correct. Thank you for listening.
Hello, Mingalaba. My name is Valerie Chow, and my Buddhist name is Dana Bali, which means the keeper of charity. Today, my dear two Dhamma friends will be joining me today. So, Mason D, please introduce yourself.
Hello, Mangalaba. My name is Mason D. My Buddha name is Loka Bala, which means guardian of the world. I live in Jacksonville, Florida. So, Chloe, please introduce yourself.
Hello, Minglaba. My name is Chloe Chang, and my Buddhist name is Diti Bali, which means keeper of wisdom. I live in Chino Hills, California. So, Valerie, what will we be talking about today?
We will be talking about mudita. I'll go first. Everyone, please listen carefully because at the end we will be asking questions. What is mudita? Mudita is a Pali word that means feeling joy for others, happiness, and success. It's about celebrating when good things happen to others. Mudita is one of the 4 important qualities in Buddhism, called the Brahma Viharas, which also include loving kindness, metta, compassion, karuna, and calmness, upekkha.
When we practice mudita, we stop feeling jealous and learn to appreciate others' achievements. It takes effort and strong will to truly feel a joy for others.
We should be careful though. Mudita isn't just about laughter or excitement, but a deeper, peaceful happiness for others. A good example is the joy a mother feels when her child succeeds. In Buddhism, people say sadhu, 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 meaning well done or excellent to celebrate others' good deeds. We will now be asking questions, so Valerie, please ask your first question.
My first question is to Snowy. What is mudita?
Feeling happy for others' success.
That is correct. And Chloe, can you ask your next question?
My next question is to Tang Tang, and why is mudita good?
It helps us be kind and not jealous.
That is correct. So Mason D, please ask your next question.
So my next question is to Snowy. So Snowy, how can we show mudita?
By saying well done or great job.
Yes, that is correct. So Valerie, please ask your last question.
My last question is to Tang Tang. What do Buddhists say for mudita?
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
That is correct. Thank you for listening.
Hi Dhamma class, my name is Kevin Hong and my Buddhist name is Biapala, which means power of love. Today I'll be sharing something to the Dhamma class with my dear friend Xingling. So Xingling, can you please introduce yourself?
Hello, Mingalaba. My name is Shinkiling and my Buddhist name is Virabali, which means brave keeper. I live in Colorado, so Piapala, what will we be talking about today?
Today we'll be talking about Ubeka. So Xingling, can you please start?
Please listen carefully because we will be asking questions at the end. What is Ubeka? Ubeka is a Pali word that means having a balanced view. It refers to staying neutral between gain and loss, honor and dishonor, praise and blame, happiness and sorrow. That is not the same as indifference or not caring.
Sometimes people misunderstand Ubeka as being inattentive or careless, but that's not true. Ubeka means paying attention to things in a calm and balanced way without getting too happy or too sad about them.
Ubeka is achieved when both hate and love are calm, bringing peace. It is not about ignoring things or being uninterested. Real Ubeka sees both good and bad, but understands and that happiness and suffering comes from one's own action. It doesn't personally involve with them staying calm instead. We will now be asking questions, so be up a lot. Please ask your first question.
Yisheng, what does Ubeka mean?
Ubeka means having a balanced view, staying calm between good and bad.
That is correct. So Xingling, can you please ask the next question?
My next question is to Gina Bala. So Gina Bala, is Ubeka the same as not caring?
No, Upeka is about staying calm and paying attention, not ignoring things.
That is correct. So Bia Bala, please ask your next question.
What happens when you practice Upeka?
When you practice Ubeka, you stay calm without getting too happy or too sad.
That is correct. So Shaylin, can you please ask the last question?
My last question is to Gina Bala again. So Gina Bala, what does Upeka help with?
Upaka helps you stay peaceful and balanced, even when things are good or bad.
That is correct. That is all. Thank you for listening.
Grace and Nathan, it is your turn.
Hello, Dhamma class. My name is Grace, and my Buddhist name is Gabriel Bali, which means keeper of security in your mind and body. I live in Toronto, Canada, and my dear friend Nita will be joining me today. So Nita, can you please introduce yourself?
Hello, Minglaba. My name is Narita. My Buddhist name is Yoga Bali, which means keeper of energy. So what we will be talking about today, Grace?
We'll be talking about Dana, but before we start, can everyone please listen carefully because we'll be asking questions later at the end. So I'll go first. What is Dana? Dana means giving and being generous. It includes helping those in need and sharing with monks or the community. Giving helps us overcome feelings of greed, hatred, and confusion. Each act of giving is a way to show loving kindness and compassion.
When we give, we should do it with the right understanding. Here are 3 important things to remember. Number 1, feel happy about your giving before, during, and after. Number 2, have faith that good deeds will lead to positive results. Number 3, make a promise to work towards spiritual growth.
Even when we wish for things like good health or happiness, we should aim to support our journey towards being help better people. Good health helps us meditate, and wealth allows you to give more. Will we now be asking questions? So Nathan, could you please go first?
Dear Sen, what does dana mean?
Dana means giving and being generous to others.
That is correct, thank you. Could you ask the next question, Grace?
Of course. And Hank, why is giving important?
Giving helps us feel kind and show love to others.
That's correct. So Nathan, could you please ask the next question?
Brian, how should we feel when we give?
We should feel happy before, during, and after giving.
That is correct, thank you. Grace, would you ask the last question?
So Theory said, what should we promise when we give?
We should promise to go and become better people.
That's correct. So thank you for listening, everyone.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It is now Victoria and Zumyape's turn.
Hello, Dhamma class. My name is Victoria, and my Buddhist name is Ujupali, which means honest keeper. So today, my dear Dhamma friend Sumyape will be joining me. So Sumyape, can you please introduce yourself?
Hello everyone, my name is Sumya Pei. My Buddhist name is Tita Bali, which means regarder of mind. So Victoria, what will we be talking about today?
Today, we will be talking about Sila. So Sumyape, can you please go first?
Before I begin, we'll be asking questions in the end, so please listen carefully. What is Sila? Sila means following moral rules and being ethical. It includes 3 main parts: right speech, right action, and right livelihood. We can break Sila into 2 categories.
What to do? Speech, be truthful, helpful, kind, and polite. Action, show compassion, loving kindness, and use wisdom. Livelihood, earn money in ways that don't harm anyone and involve effort.
2. What to avoid. Speech. Don't lie, gossip, or speak harshly. Action. Avoid killing, stealing, and harmful behaviors like gambling or using drugs. Livelihood. Avoid things that harm others or involve deceit, such as butchering or selling weapons.
Sila helps us live in a way that is kind and respectful to ourselves and others. So now we'll be asking questions, and my first question is to Alexander. What is Sila?
Sila means being kind, honest, and doing the right thing.
That is correct, thank you. Sumit Pei, can you please ask your next question?
My question is to Alante. How can we practice Sila in speech?
By speaking truthfully, kindly, and politely.
That is correct, thank you. So Victoria, please ask your next question.
My question is to Alexander again, and it is, what actions should we avoid?
Hurting others, stealing, and being unkind.
That is correct, thank you. Sumit Pei, can you please ask the last question?
My last question is to Alante. Why is Sila important?
It helps us live a good and respectful way.
That is correct, thank you. So that is it for today. Thank you everyone for listening.
Hello, Mingalaba Dhamma class. My name is Ms. Anjo, and my Buddhist name is Jana Bali, which means power of concentration. Today, me and a few Dhamma friends will be talking about something. So, Suong, could you please introduce yourself?
Hello, Mingalaba. My name is Suong, and my Buddhist name is Chakapali, which means protector of the Dhamma. So, Hannah, can you please introduce yourself?
Hello, Dhamma class. My name is Heng Lang, and my Buddhist name is Sukapala, which means power of happiness. So, Dozencha, what were you talking about today?
We will be talking about offering food to the Buddha statue. Everyone, please listen carefully because we will be asking a couple questions in the end. I will start us off. Offering food to the Buddha statue. Offering food to the Buddha statue is like giving a gift to someone you love and respect. It's a way of saying thank you to the Buddha for his teachings and guidance.
Buddhists also believe in something called merit. Merit means the good energy you create when you do kind and generous things. When you offer food or other items to the Buddha, you create good karma, good actions that can bring blessings and happiness to your life.
The Buddha once said, if you give someone food, you give them 5 gifts: life, beauty, happiness, strength, and wisdom.
By giving life, you will enjoy life. By giving beauty, you will enjoy beauty. By giving happiness, you will enjoy happiness. And by giving strength, you will enjoy strength. By giving wisdom, you will enjoy wisdom.
So offering food to the Buddha statue is not just about the food itself. It's a loving and respectful way to thank the Buddha and to fill your heart with kindness, goodness, and happiness. So that is all, and we'll be asking questions. So Hannah, can you please introduce yourself? Hannah, can you please ask the first question?
So, the first question is for Martin, and it is, why do Buddhists offer food to the Buddha statue?
To show love, respect, and say thank you for his teachings.
That is correct. So, Su-ong, could you please ask the next question?
So Amara, what is merit?
It's the good energy you get from doing kind and generous things.
That is correct.
The next question is for Mei Lin, and it is, what did the Buddha say you give when you offer food?
Life, beauty, happiness, strength, and wisdom.
That is correct. So, the Zenja, could you please ask the last question?
My last question is for Mathane, which is, how does offering food make you feel?
And fill your heart and with kindness and happiness.
That is correct. That is all, and thank you for listening.
It's now we are now moving on to program number 3 by Rebecca and Cynthia.
Hello, Dhamma class. My name is Rebecca, and my Buddhist name is Metta Bali, which means keeper of loving kindness. For today's program of questions and answers, my sister Cynthia will be joining me. So can you please introduce yourself?
Hello, Dhamma class. My name is Cynthia, and my Buddhist name is Magga Bali, which means keeper of the middle path. And the individuals we'll be asking are Ding Ding, Ma Ding, Chloe, Snowy, Nyampontet, Sandy, Hima, Sarah, Kama Bali, William, Lyra, Amara, Valerie, Olete, Emma, and Jewel.
Dane Dane, what is mudita?
Feeling happy for other success.
That is correct. Ma Dane, what does dana mean?
Dana means giving and being generous to others.
That is correct. Chloe, what should we promise when we give? The answer is we should promise to grow and become better people. Snowy, what is sila?
Sila means being kind, honest, and doing the right thing.
That is correct. Nyambonte, what action should we avoid?
Hurting others, stealing, and being unkind.
That is correct. Sandy, who practices parami?
Who bodhisattvas who are future Buddhas practice parami.
That is correct. Hima, why do Buddhists offer food to the Buddha statue?
To show respect and say thank you for his teaching.
Yes, that is correct. Sarah, why is mudita good?
It helps us be kind and not jealous.
That is correct. Kama Bali, why is giving important?
Giving helps us feel kind and shows love to others.
That is correct.
William, how does offering food make you feel?
It fills your heart with kindness and happiness.
That is correct. Lyra, how can we show mudita?
By saying well done or great job.
That is correct. Amara, how should we feel when we give?
Can you repeat that again?
Yes, how should we feel when we give?
Oh, we should feel happy before, during, and and after 15 or giving.
That is correct. Valerie, how can we practice sila in speech?
Can you say that again?
How can we practice sila in speech?
By speaking truthfully, kindly, and politely.
That is correct. Olete, what is mudita?
Feeling happy for other success.
That is correct. Emma, what does dana mean? Well, the answer is dana means giving and being generous to others. Jewel, what should we promise when we give?
We should promise to grow and become better people.
That is correct, and that is all.
We're now moving on to row number 4, which is answer the questions by the Zintro.
Hello, Minglaba Dhamma class. My name is Lisancho, and my Buddhist name is Janapali, which means power of concentration. Today, I'll be asking a few individuals the following: Mathane, Amara, Snowy, Emma, Lyra, Sandy, Brian, Anya, Jewel, June, and Yemonte. Everyone I just listed, please be ready and prepared. Mathane, could you please list the 3 kaya again?
1. Pananti Bada killing living beings. 2. Adinadana Taki was not given stealing.
Kame Sumichachara, sexual misconduct.
That is correct. Thank you. Amara, please list the 4 wasikan. Amara, are you okay, or should I come back to you?
Come back to me, please.
All right. Snowy, what is Buddhism? Please answer in Pali and English.
Sabha papasa akaranam, not to do any evil. Kusalasa upasampada, to practice good. Satita paryodapanam, to purify your mind. Etam Purana Sasanam, this is the teaching of Buddhas, which means this is Buddhism.
That is correct. Thank you. Emma, how do you chant metta meditation on yourself?
Aham avera homi abhyapaja homi anigo homi sukyatanam pariharami.
That is correct. Thank you. Lyra, how do you chant metta meditation on your parents?
Mama mata pitu awera hontu abya baja hontu aniga hontu sikiatanam pariharantu.
That is correct. Thank you. Sandy, how do you chant metta meditation on your relatives and friends? Sandy, are you okay, or should I come back to you?
Will you please come back to me?
Okay. Brian, how do you chant metta meditation on your Dhamma class?
Sabrahmachari no cha awera hontu abhyapaja hontu aniga hontu suki atana pariharantu.
That is correct. Thank you. Jewel, how many virtues of the Buddha are there? Could you please list them all?
There are 9 virtues of the Buddha. 1, Araham. 2, Sammasambuddho. 3, Vijayajnana Sampanno. 4, Sukhato. 5, Lokavidu. 6, Anuttara Dhammasarati. 7, Sata Deva Manusanam. 8, Buddha. 9, Bhagava.
That is correct. Thank you. And Yambontan, could you please list the 3 Gaya again? Yambontan, are you ready, or should I come back after the others?
Can you please come after?
All right. Back to Amara. Could you please list the 4 wasikan?
4 wasikan?
Yep.
Number 1, Musawada. Number 2, Yasunawaja. Number 3, Parusawaja. Number 4, Sampapalapa.
That is correct. Thank you. And coming back to Sandy, how do you chant metta meditation on your parents?
Mama matapitu awera hontu abhyapaja hontu anika hontu sukyatanam pariharantu.
That is correct. Thank you. And last but not least, Nyambontan, how many virtues of the Buddha are there? Could you please list them all?
Can you repeat that, please?
How many virtues of the Buddha are there? Are you okay to answer, or should we try again next week?
I think I'm okay to answer.
All right, go ahead then.
Ipiso Bhagava Arham Sama Sambuddha Vichachana Sempeno Sukata Loka Vidu Anuttaram Puri Satamasati Satadeva Minisanam Buddha Bhagava.
That was half correct. Thank you for trying, but next time please list them individually. All right? That is all, and thank you for listening.
We are now at the end of the Dhamma class, so everyone please put your hands together and recite Buddha Sasanam Chiram Diditu 3 times. Buddha Sasanam Chiram Diditu. May the Buddha's teachings last long. Buddha Sasanam Chiram Diditu. May the Buddha's teachings last long. Buddha Sasanam Chiram Diditu. May the Buddha's teachings last long. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Let us all thank you for coming.